What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Minatsu here, and we're back with some more Dokkan battle. There is really a lot of news to cover that has just came out on the JP version of Dokkan, and let's really hop right into it. I would say the most important thing to talk about right now is this. Actually, I'll bring up this as well. So this is basically an adventure restart campaign. If we take a look here in the news, we did get an announcement of Vegito Blue, the STRLR Vegito Blue, yes, and his Extreme Z campaign that's going to be held on the 30th. So, yes, STRLR Vegito Blue is going to be getting an Extreme Z Awakening. This is something that I feel like we have been able to predict based off of the fact that one, Tanabata is going to be Future Saga themed. Two, we know that the story mode is getting a revamp, which is what this exact campaign is for. It's preparing for the story mode update, which is pretty cool, right? There's some missions that you can do right here. We'll talk about those in a bit, but yes, officially, Esther Vigil is getting his EZA. If you haven't completed right now, you can get 10 stones and 3 outer Kais, which is going to be very, very useful. 10 stones and 3 outer Kais, right? For this upcoming celebration Tanabata. Just nice to have, right? But I guess I wouldn't say very, very useful, but it's going to be useful. The most important part here is this guy. So I did do a video concept on him and what I would like to see from his EZA specifically. But so I would say if you guys haven't checked that out, feel free to go ahead and check it out. It should be on the channel, one of the more recent uploads. And I think that there is a lot of potential for this guy to become really powerful when he EZA. I think that he's one of the more better aging units in the game, simply because of course he does have attack and defense stacking, right? I mean, like, attack and defense stacking is just one of the more easy things to give to a unit to make them really age well and be a great unit, right? This will allow them to be really, really powerful for the future. So with this alone, I think he could be very, very impactful. Maybe, I don't know, they have to give him some kind of additionals on his passive. Obviously, they need to way increase this. This is not enough. Give him some maybe multiplicative attack or defensive buff on attacking. Give him some type of, I don't know, guard, damage reduction, orb changing, something like that to make him age better on top of having the stacking, right? This could be interesting. I maybe give him stun chance. I could see him because he's because it's like the clash that he does with Zamasu. Stun chance could be interesting. Disable enemies action could be something interesting, right? There's a lot that they can give him. I think as a free-to-play unit, it'd be nice for him to do a lot of these things, right? We saw, like, you know, Emergency Goku, Physical LR Ginyu, the Tech LR Ginyu. They're all support units. Maybe you can get some sort of like support type passive, 3 key, 50% defense is super class. Maybe the opposite of, you know, STR Rose or something like that, right? That could be very, very interesting to see. This guy is a blank slate, so they could really do whatever they want with him and go whatever route they want with him. Now, I will say, if anything, I would say I don't expect him to be offensive based, because this guy could potentially EZA very soon as well. And he is definitely offensively based, so no matter what, he's not going to be better offensively than this guy. So this guy may even just be better offensively and defensively with his EZA, right? We don't know. So him doing stuff like, you know, damage reduction, or, you know, having these like extra abilities like damage reduction, key support, I think that would be much, much more useful for him, just so that he could be different from the Tech one whenever the Tech one gets his EZA, which obviously for the Tanabata celebration, it's very likely that he with Esther Rose both get their EZAs. So yeah, that's just my little point on that. You know, Esther Vegito Blue. Let me know what you guys would like to see from him from his actual EZA. Very, very exciting, actually. Yeah. So let's hop right into the rest of the news there. That's basically the biggest point we have here. Again, like I said, we have these missions. Actually, we'll bring up these missions right here. If y'all give me just 1 second. It's these missions right here. So these are the Vegito missions I was talking about. 3 Kais, 10 stones, and then 2 of the reverse medals. Just interesting right there. Then these are like very specific missions. You need to clear area 1, area 10, 13, and then, you know, all the way up to 22. But these specific stages, and then you want to clear actually 25. You want to clear the stage mode 20 times. So if you're like a link leveler, you're not really gonna have trouble with that. You have to go through and clear specifically these stages though, and they're not automatically cleared when you log into the game if you've already done them. So you do need to go in and get them done if you want to go ahead and have that completed. So keep that in mind too. You need to go in and specifically do those missions. This is a Baba Shop update actually that I will also bring up here in a separate tab. But with that, essentially the real big change here is this, where you could now permanently exchange for like the Gregory medals, right? Which is interesting. You know, there's a nice little quality of life update, I'd say. You know, being able to permanently exchange for Gregory medals, and now a lot of people have troubles with that. But 4 times rank EXP all the way till the 18th, which is nice. That is basically right before the worldwide celebration. So that's all the way to the 18th of August. That's a long time, and it's likely that we get 4 times EXP during the worldwide celebration as well, even in the countdown, right? So we could potentially literally be going actual months for this update right there, which could be good to see for sure, right? Just 4 times EXP. It should honestly be permanent at this point, right? But it's whatever. So that's pretty much it from there. Well, the LR Golden Frieza banner out finally, right? I think that's something that we've been waiting for some time. At this point, LR Golden Frieza, just a very anticipated LR. I did do a video covering his banner, and if you should summon or not, and you know, doing 1 or 2 summons myself. I think I got pretty lucky. So if you haven't checked it out, feel free to do so. But yeah, I mean, Golden Frieza, right? Pretty cool. Finally out. I would say skip though, probably. Just yeah, just as a word of advisement. Of the blue Vegeta's Easy Ace finally out again. They're pretty solid. I wouldn't say any of them are actually like special in any way, but they all could be very interesting, right? The AJO one is a nice for the Master Evolution team. This guy's a good support for Roma Gods. They shafted this guy, unfortunately. Actually, I think that they could have made him definitely better for sure, right? With the how do I explain it? Him needing a full physical rotation is really weird. I don't know why they went out of their way to make him very similar to the Tech Blue Goku, but they did, and they made it for physical typing, which I would say Tech right now might be in a better standing than physical. Maybe, I mean, it's debatable at this point. Like mono teams, just who really cares for except for like Battlefield, right? But like, it doesn't really mean too much right now. We have 2 extra things as well that I'll talk about. We have the Golden Freeze and Sorbet Easy finally out. Very, very cool to see them adding these extra stages, right? They're a pretty solid unit for sure. For Extreme Super Battle Road, I think they will help, you know, even new players who haven't completed Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road, right? It could be interesting for them to see. I think that, you know, with the damage reduction they can get under 50% HP, instant supers, you know, the stuns. This even effect right here, Extreme Class, 20% attack and defense with the turn. Interesting. Then we have a new stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, the Movie Hero stage. They also did increase the exchange in the shop, right? So you could exchange for such as, you know, more box space, more stickers, more stamina as well, which is very nice just to have that, right? To have the extra thing right there. And again, I don't think this Movie Hero stage will be really that difficult. And especially, you know, if you're going to wait for like the Dragon Ball Super superhero stuff, which could very likely drop at the end of July, even in the middle of July for all they want, right? I think it will be a breeze to actually go ahead and clear that. So good to see with that, I think for sure. Besides that, we do have the World Tournament, the Tenkaichi Budokai, right? The rewards are out. I just collected them on the set right now. Did some singles. I didn't really get anything really special or important, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I'd say the biggest thing to really get from this is the LR STR Vegito Bluesier. This is, again, very, very exciting. Like back in the day, I used this guy all the time. Using like he's like top 10 my most used units, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. And it's because of this guy. I used to run the Batara team all the time. He aged extremely well, I think. Well, okay, let me clarify. For a long time, he aged well. Until, I'd say around the 6th anniversary is when he definitely really started falling off or so. But you know, even then, before then, he was solid, and I think he was still usable in some situations up until red zone for sure. Right when seventh anniversary hit, things got a lot different, obviously. And him finally getting easy A is just very nice to see. So I hope they really do make him busted, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank y'all for watching, and let me know what you guys want from Esther Vegito Blue. I'll catch you in the next one, and peace out.